Hi friends, Prepared Suburbanite. Today is Flag Day, and it's that day that we've set aside to honor the symbol of these great United States. I did a little bit of digging, a little bit of research to try to put some perspective around why Flag Day needs to be important and celebrated every year. You can see that I've got my flag on our shed. I've got it displayed prominently on our deck, and I think it's absolutely wonderful that our Congress has decided to celebrate this as an official Flag Day holiday. Stick around, I'll give you some background and some detail. Well, we know the flag of today has 13 stripes alternating red and white, starting with red at the top and ending with red at the bottom. And there are 50 stars, and each of the stars represents one of the states of the Union, and not any particular order. There's 50 states, there's 50 stars, but it always hasn't been like that. Obviously, the Flag Resolution Act of June 14th of 1777, where I think we can figure out where the day came from, because that was June 14th. And it stated, resolved that the flag of the United States shall be made of 13 stripes, alternate red and white, that the Union be 13 stars, white in a blue field, representing a new constellation. And I think that's pretty profound. Shortly thereafter, in January of 1794, the Congress approved a revision to that when they added two additional states, Vermont and Kentucky. They decided to make it 15 stars and 15 stripes. But I think reason got the better of them as they talked about manifest destiny and that they were going to end up with 35 or 40 or even possibly 50 states, that the flag would look pretty weird by the time they got all done if they had 50 alternating stripes. So they went back to a star for each state and limiting it to 13 stripes, alternate red and white. Now those 13 stripes have a significant meaning. I believe, and even though I can't absolutely prove it, that the 13 stripes represent the 13 original colonies. And the colors are very important. White, the white stripes, and I guess the white stars, that it signifies purity and innocence. The red stripes, represent hardiness and valor. And the blue, the color of the Union, signifies vigilance, perseverance, and justice. And that's the way it was in years past. I'm not sure that everybody agrees with that anymore, but if you're watching this, I'm pretty sure you agree that those colors represent those virtues, the virtues of this great country. They've been accepted, those definitions of the colors have been accepted as official, but there have been some variations over time. In 1986, Ronald Reagan said that the colors of our flag signify the qualities of the human spirit we Americans cherish. Red for courage and readiness to sacrifice. White for pure intentions and high ideals. And blue for vigilance and justice. And additionally, George Washington said, "We take the stars from heaven, red from our mother country, separating it by white stripes, thus showing that we have separated from her, and the white stripes shall go down to posterity, representing our liberty." I can remember as a youngster that my dad was a World War II vet, and my Uncle Charles was a World War I vet. And on holidays like Memorial Day, Veterans Day, 4th of July, and they both belonged to the same American Legion post, that they would get together with a few other American Legion guys, and on Memorial Day they would put flags out on the graves of the deceased around the cemeteries out in the countryside and all that. And as a youngster, I can remember going with them and them handing me a fistful of the little flags and pointing out which grave markers we could put a flag on. And when we'd get all done, we'd take a look at the sea of red, white, and blue in these rural countryside cemeteries, and it was quite a memorable experience. 4th of July's would come around, and there'd always be a parade somewhere, whether it was in my hometown or in the town where my Uncle Charles lived, and there was always a parade. Kids on bicycles pulling wagons, just folks marching, folks holding flags, the local high school band playing whatever they were playing, and you could always count on that. So the flag was being prominently displayed and proudly displayed during my youth, and I see that that's beginning to change now. It's okay. Apparently, the freedom of speech allows certain dissidents to burn the flag as a symbol of free speech. But try to do that with a pride flag and see how far you get. There are folks, I think, paying fines and possibly doing time right now for desecrating the pride flag. Well, this is Pride Month, and I don't know why we need a whole month to celebrate one of the mortal sins, but apparently we need a whole month to do that. But when it gets right down to it, the symbol of pride should be that one right there. This is the Prepared Suburbanite wishing you a very happy Flag Day. Enjoy your Father's Day weekend for all you dads out there. I know I'm looking forward to getting together with the family this weekend, having a cookout, barbecue, whatever we're going to do. It'll be an awful lot of fun. So I hope to see you next week.